Yep, this is what we're doing right now. We're sitting at the laundromat. It's so much fun. Hey Jamie, how are you doing? We're okay. We're sitting at the laundromat. Exhausted. Very tired today. I don't know why today has been so exhausting. It just is. I think, like, it just is. It's been a lot today. So about, I want to say, yeah, me too. Especially in this area, because, like, they're doing stuff in the laundromat they should not be doing, so it's great. You gotta watch, like, what machine you use and, like, what side of the store you're on, and it's a pain in the butt. We just left urgent care. My son was being rechecked for the whole head thing that happened with the car. Hi Laura. We had a drunk driver, I guess, which my son didn't see the car. Or he saw the car, but, like, it didn't register, but he like rode into the sidewalk to try to get away from a car that was coming up on the sidewalk behind him, and ended up hitting his head really hard on a sign, cracked his head open, ran down the street screaming with blood going everywhere. So an ambulance was called. He had called me and he said he thought he lost his eye and was screaming and crying. So I automatically just left work, went to where he said he was, got in the ambulance with him. We're very lucky he did not lose his eye. That was a week ago, so he had to be rechecked today for any signs of a concussion, because he hit the sign so hard that he actually needed 2 stitches, but he refused to get them. So they did steri strips to hold the skin together long enough for it to heal back together. So, yeah. Why is not the one in here? Seriously? Like, yeah. It was traumatizing. That whole situation, like, right to, like, leaving my car, because I had rode in the ambulance with him, so I left my car like a block from the hospital, because luckily everything in this town is so close together, and, like, we didn't know about the car, because all he kept saying is he hit the sign with his, like, where he was bleeding, like, above his eyebrow. But I didn't know that at the time, because when I got to the scene, they were holding bandages over it and there was blood everywhere. So, like, we didn't know that he didn't, because when he was on the phone he was screaming he thought he lost his eye. And it was because his face was so swollen that he couldn't open his eye. Luckily it wasn't worse than it was, and I didn't know about the car. And I guess it wasn't registering to him what had happened, actually, until the cops came back to where we were at the hotel and showed us the video of the car coming up on the sidewalk and nearly missing him. Like, it was literally an inch from hitting his back tire. If he didn't move when he moved, it would have hit him. It would have ran him over. He's trying to play with the thing and the car's off. I don't know, Jamie, because the guy was arrested on, like, the cop arrested the guy on scene, which is why he came to show my son the video that night. the drunk driver was arrested on scene. But I don't know if, like, because the only damages he really has, I mean, when he turns 18, probably, right? Because he's gonna have a permanent scar above his, and he's never, like, his eyebrow's never gonna go back because of the scar tissue and stuff. I don't know how all that works. His medical was covered for the most part, besides, like, antibiotics that he needed, because they were afraid because of the metal and stuff, just in it being open, for infection reasons. I'm just thinking, because, like, suing wise, we have the guy's name and everything, we got the police report and stuff, but, like, I'm thinking suing wise would be when he's 18, because his damage would be the scar on his face. Okay, yeah, I will, Jamie. I don't know, because PA laws are so messed up. I know the cops came immediately that night to give us the guy's information and give us the police report and show us the video of what happened. And to be honest, I wish I wouldn't have saw the video, because that guy was so close to running him over. And it was a matter of, the guy drove up on the sidewalk, like, and the guy was drinking. I mean, they arrested him, which I didn't know until after the fact either, because when the cops asked who hit him, I said he hit a sign, like, with his face. Like, it wasn't registering to me that the cop was looking for the car, the owner of the car. I didn't even see the car. All I saw was blood and my son screaming. Like, it was just bad. And then, like, the doctors at the hospital not being okay with the fact that he didn't want stitches in his face, and, like, telling me that I could force him to get stitches. And I'm like, okay, but I'm not going to do that, because he's not wrong when he tells the doctor, it's my body, it should be my choice. And the doctor's like, well, you're a minor, it's your mother's choice. Listen, I understand the legal of all that, but it's his face. You know, if the doctor's explaining to him the consequences of not doing the stitches and just doing steri strips, like, and he doesn't want the stitches, why am I going to tell him that he has to do stitch? Like, I can try to talk him into it, but at the end of the day, it is his face. He's the one that has to live with the consequences of not getting the stitches or getting the stitches. It wasn't like a medically, if it was medically necessary, that would have been another issue, but it wasn't. It was like a cosmetic type of thing. But yeah, I'll talk to a lawyer that handles stuff like that, because PAs are just a different ball game from any other state that I've ever known anything about. But I'm thankful to the police that were on scene and that they knew what had happened, even when he wasn't registering that there was a car. And like I said, the call that I got was just, Mom, I think I lost my eye, and a bunch of screaming. So my first thing was to get him taken care of and not like what actually happened. And then when I saw the video of what actually happened, it scared the hell out of me, because now I'm afraid to let him go on that street at all, because it's a main street in town. The cops are always on that street. Why are you drinking and driving up that street? Like, that's crazy to me that people even do stuff like this. It wasn't even like late in the day. It was Sunday. It was earlier, like not late in the day. The sun was still out. It was still, I think it was like 3 o'clock. That's crazy. And I'm sure the manager at the hotel thinks I was crazy, because I literally just shut the door of the room I was working on and just ran. Like, just took off. I mean, I eventually got a hold of him and told him what was happening, but I'm sure on the cameras I looked crazy, because I literally shut the door and took off running. But I ended up making it there before the ambulance and the police, so I was grateful for that, so that I could be with him during that whole process. I still don't understand why not the one is in here. It's a very busy town today. Very busy. I thought like 5, 6 o'clock people would be eating dinner, so like the laundromat would be a good bet, but it's really busy. I think Sunday I was on live a little bit after it happened, but then like not before the police came to show us the video and stuff. No, it would have been before that, because after the cops came we were just so in shock over what had happened. Like I still can't even believe how close the car came, and that they would be doing that on a main street in town where the cops are always there. Thank you, Jane. Yeah, I am too. I'm really thankful that he didn't get hit by the car and that he didn't lose his eye. Like, and then like when the paramedic was in the hospital, we were going in, they were bringing us in the hospital, and I thought I heard the paramedic say his eyelid is off, and I had, you know, and that scared me. And then I'm like, whatever we do, don't let him see it if that's what what is going on. But it wasn't. Luckily, the way he hit it above his eyebrow, besides the scary fact that it's a head injury, I mean, he got really lucky. God was with him that day, because, and his guardian angels, because, yeah. Quick thinking to move out of the way too from the car, because I don't know a lot of kids would be that aware. Hi, Faith. That aware that it was that close to them. I mean, it was so close. I just don't get the point of people drinking and driving. It just don't do it. Like, don't. You want to drink and like mess up your whole life? Great. It's on you, but like, don't get behind the wheel where you can kill somebody else that didn't ask for that. How are you doing, Faith? Why are you squishing the pumpkin? Are you trying to put your shoe in the view of the camera?
No.
Oh. He has some big feet. You're gonna make the pickle fall over, sir. He's got to go to the concussion clinic. Ah, you killed the pickle. Oh no, Faith, that's not good. You knocked over the pickle. Killed the pickle, man. Where are you, Faith, that you're tornado? Is it a... Somebody the other day was saying they were... Why are you knocking on the window, sir?
Look at me.
Okay, I literally just watched you do it.
Look at me.
Who was it?
It was a cop.
Uh-huh. Is it because you killed the pickle?
No.
I feel like it is. I feel like the cop's gonna arrest you for killing the emotional support pickle. Tonight I have to make him an appointment though too, by Missouri. Yeah, I have a friend in Tennessee. She had tornado warnings the other day, but she's in a not a very good hotel, and yeah, there was nowhere for her to go. And I think she's on the first floor, but like there was nowhere else for her to go. Okay. Yeah, so now I gotta call Friday, because they're not open tomorrow, the concussion place, and make an appointment for him to go on Friday, because he needs to be checked for signs of a lingering concussion. And then not, but like, I want to say, what was it, like 3 days after, when the kid hit you in the back of the head? 3 days after the ambulance ride, the head injury, a kid at the skate park where there's no cameras or anything, which I don't know why, comes up and punches him in the back of the head, thinking he's somebody else. So, it's not great. Hey, Peter. What are you doing? Oh, you see, you already killed the pickle. Now you're putting your big foot there. See, it's not so easy to get him to stand. Oh, thank you, Peter. Oh, I was gonna say what. So we had a dog in here, the Zero, the dog in here, but I gave it to my coworker that went back to Pakistan to bring back to his daughter. So we no longer have our, we have a little duck. That's what we have in here. Thank you, Peter, for liking the live. Why are you throwing things at me, son?
What do you mean?
Is it like it wasn't you that knocked on the window? We have to go in a minute and put the clothes in the dryer. My son thinks he's funny.
Was me.
It wasn't him. It really was him. My alarm's gonna go off. Hey, Rob. Alright, let's go put the clothes in the dryer, son.
Oh,
Did you say hold on? Before you roll, rush, rush, rush. Bless you. We're gonna go into our very busy laundromat. It's so busy in here. And I don't know why, because I feel like it's dinner time. People should be going to eat dinner, but we're just out here in the laundromat. Oh, thank you, Rob. Oh, I'm trying to put the pen back in my phone.
There's a scooter.
A little kid scooter.
It seems perfect. I should take it.
It seems perfect. Yeah, it's like perfectly your size. He's like almost 6 feet tall, but yeah, perfectly your size. Guys, we should gamble on the gambling machines so that we could win. So that's 2 minutes out. Is that coming out of ours? Let me go tell her. He's doing alright. We took him today, but he's got to be seen by a concussion specialist. I got a call to make an appointment. I'm gonna try to find the lady that works here, who I just saw before, because the water is leaking all over the floor. Hi. Excuse me. The washer over there is just leaking water all over the floor. So. Okay, I just wanted to let you know because it's like all over the floor. So he's got to go see the concussion specialist Friday. So hopefully they give him a clear bill of health.
Yeah, let me get a towel when I first sign it.
We need a cart. Somebody stole our cart. I'll get a cart. Somebody stole our cart. They always steal our carts in here. It's craziness.
It happens when the black rubber, something's on it. So when it's in its spin cycle, like around this timing, it will start leaking in the car.
Oh, okay. Oh, Rob, I'm so sorry. We'll give you prayers, definitely. I'm so sorry you have bad news. Sorry. Oh, no, you're fine.
I'm gonna leave this one here in case this one starts leaking because it still has 14 minutes.
Okay, yeah. I think that was the one that was leaking. That one looks more wet, yeah. I'm so sorry, Rob, but prayers will go out to you. hopefully you get better news when you actually go to the doctor. That's the 8th of April, right? Because we're like past March. I don't even know anymore. I haven't been keeping track of the days. Yeah. That's probably what we're gonna do.
So it's dry, pretty much. I'm just gonna lay this here.
Okay. I gotta set you guys down for a second so I can move our clothes. Not take that one. Hey Jamie, welcome back. Sorry, I bent my nail. Like, I went to go pick up the laundry and I broke. Oh, I think yeah, I did break it. I have one long nail and I just broke it. Chris, not our car. He just almost got in the wrong car. He looked at me like I was crazy and he almost got into the wrong car. He's gonna go home with a new family.
You got a problem with it?
I mean, hey. Ow.